brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
The UNI Panthers with a 17-10 victory over St. Thomas. First road game of the year, and the Panthers now 2-0 on the season. 99 passing yards for Aiden Dunn in his second career start. The passing game struggled a little bit more than it did in week one, but how did you guys evaluate it when you went back and looked at the film?
Well, it's part of the game plan of what, again, every story is told, every game has its own story, but we did not throw it as well as we wanted to. We should have thrown it better, had a couple more explosives than what we did, but give them credit. They were playing really good defense, and they had us locked down pretty good, but yet that actually opens up some of your run game too.
The run game was absolutely fantastic, over 200 yards once again. More on that in just a second. In those passing games, Sergio Morency, 4 receptions for him, and then you had Desmond Hudson with 3 catches, Lane Pryor with 2 catches as well. Those upperclassmen really seem to be trying to lead the way with that passing attack.
Well, it's an older offense, it's an experienced offense, and they really had great camaraderie this summer of the work they put in. But again, it's day to day, man. What's in the past was good, but I'm looking right now, thinking about what's coming ahead here, and we've got our hands full. That group of players you just had has to step their game up, and as we all have to. I have to step our game up, because what's coming is bigger and better, but these last 2 games have been very productive for us.
And that bigger is a Big Ten opponent, the Panthers at Nebraska this coming Saturday, a 6:30 game, a night game at Lincoln. And Coach, I know if you can bring a solid run game, you certainly will take that. 232 rushing yards this last Saturday at St. Thomas, 141 from Ty Edwards, as him and Amari Pesek-Hickson, man, just really a dominant 1-2 punch.
They are. They're playing hard. They're very similar backs. They're power backs. They can get after people. And again, we'll really get tested this week. We'll find out what we can do in the run game this week, because this is about as good as defense as we played.
Yeah, both running backs coming off some big performances. Ty Edwards, a 56-yard run on that game-winning drive. Amari Pesek-Hickson puts it in the end zone. He finishes with 2 touchdowns on the day. We have a story coming up on Amari Pesek-Hickson. And what have you seen from him in terms of leadership, maybe determination even at this 2024 season?
I'd go back to resilience for him, because you got to remember, he got moved to defense last year. Got moved back to offense in the middle of the season after being on defense for a year. And now you see him all these games later of being a key element to what our offense is at the running back. So there's a lot of mental things that go on too when you get moved from offense to defense and back to offense, and that resilience and to become the player that he is today is makes him the tough player that he is today.
And Amari Pesek-Hickson out of Omaha, Nebraska, kind of a homecoming game for him coming up here against the Huskers. Here's a look now at a story on number 5.